everyone, it's me Jen from I'm Just Like You, and I have some new products to review for you guys, and I'm going to be doing lip swatches as well. This is the new Maybelline Baby Lips Color Balm Crayon. So these are like color balms. They're very hydrating, very pigmented, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So I'm going to go over the packaging first. The packaging is really simple. They're just like plastic and they're like crayons. Basically, when you take off the top and you twist the bottom, the color dispenses up. Now there are two things I find really wrong with this packaging. The thing is, I know it's supposed to be baby lips, so it's supposed to be like balm-like. That's why they have the applicator very rounded. I felt like, you know, it makes sense. Really makes sense. But because these are so pigmented, they're almost like lipsticks. I found that when I tried on the red one, it was impossible for me to actually just apply it on directly from the packaging. I could not do that because it was getting all over the place. It couldn't be precise because of the roundness of the top. So that was a big downfall. I had to actually go in with a lip brush. Now you don't want to do that when you have like something that is supposed to be on the go, you know? But the second thing that I found to be very annoying about the packaging is that once you close it and it snaps, that does not mean it's safe, okay? It means that it can still come off. I had it in my bag, it just like all uncapped, and then just recently, right now while I'm preparing to film this video, literally it like came off so many times. Like, I don't know why. It feels like it's so hard for it to kind of come off, but it was so easy for it to come off. It was literally getting really annoying. Like, it kept falling off. I just felt like they should have put more time in the quality of the packaging. So what this is, it's a color balm. So it's going to give a lot of pigmentation, at the same time give a lot of hydration. In this formula, it has moisturizing oils. So if you guys have seen on Instagram and on YouTube, a lot of people are using those oils on their lips prior to applying any lip product, because you know that trend, like what I'm wearing today, is like a more matted color look, kind of like those liquid lipsticks that Kylie Jenner wears. So I feel like moisturizing oil is a big trend right now, and they do have it in this product, and I can tell it actually does make the formulation a lot better. It keeps the pigment, but at the same time it's really hydrating. A lot of products that don't have oils, I feel like the pigment kind of slide because it's with the cream versus the oil, because the oil actually enhances the pigmentation and makes it look a little bit more opaque. So moving on to the formulation, I feel like they're really hydrating. It's really great, but it's not consistent throughout the whole entire collection. There are going to be colors that are more pigmented, and there are going to be colors that are not very smooth. I feel like they're a little bit more patchy, and it shows a lot more texture on the lips. So I'm going to talk about those when I do the swatches. But overall, I feel like, you know, I was never a big fan of the baby lips. I bought the balm. I didn't really like it. I felt like it didn't really moisturize my lips for a long period of time. But with this formula, because of the moisturizing oil, I do notice that my lips are hydrated throughout the day. I do notice also that it has a little bit of a tacky finish to it, so it does stay in the lips without bleeding out to the outer part of your lips. So that's a really great plus, especially since these are so pigmented. If you guys are into more lipstick looks but want a balm-like texture, these are going to be the ones that you're gonna like. I do think that these are gonna be great for the spring and summertime when you want more hydration on the lips, and I feel like you can just blot a little bit on. You don't have to apply it fully, and it gives you a really nice youthful look. So let's get right into the lip swatches. The first one is going to be the lightest color. This is in the color Toasted Taupe number 05. Now with this one, it actually smells like butterscotch vanilla, which I thought the whole line was going to smell like that, but they actually vary. This one smells more like a vanilla toasted smell, which does bother me a little bit, but it does go away once you kind of wear it. The color is really pasty. I think that it does not suit anybody that has an NC 25 and darker. If you are very fair, this color probably will work for you, especially if you like to wear a lot of nudes, colors that kind of washes you out. If you like this type of color, I think a lip liner is going to really help underneath. But overall, to me, on me, it looks too pasty. I totally look like a corpse. I don't really like it. But The consistency and the pigmentation is actually pretty good on this, but I feel like the color is missing a little bit more warmth and a little bit more pigmentation. There's too much white undertones, so it does not look as flattering against the skin. Next is one of the ones that I was most excited to try. This is Blush Burst number 10. This is a really pretty pinkish coral color. It's very light. It has a lot of white undertones, so it's going to give you that kind of almost pastel look, but it is forgiving on the lips. A lot of pastel colors, you know, they become very patchy on the lips and they don't look very good, but I find that this one looks amazing on the lips. I feel like this is going to be the one that a lot of people are going to go after and try to find, and it's going to be sold out because it's such a flattering color on most skin tones. This is going to be a really nice nude for those who have dark skin, but I feel like this color is really flattering on almost every color because it has that warmth to it. Next is a really gorgeous color. This is the color Creamy Coral. Now this is a brighter coral compared to the last color. This one is more of a very highly pigmented color. Now if you are not into full-on lipstick, I feel like this is still going to work for you because of the color. And I also feel like it would work if you like to just apply a little bit to the lips and kind of just pat around and versus wearing it full on. This is really a gorgeous color. I love this. I cannot wait to wear this spring and summer. It is just that really nice pop of color. But I feel like this is also a great color for that Korean trend. If you want that pop of color in the middle of the lips and blend it out, this would be the color that I would choose. Now moving on to the pinks, unfortunately I felt like there weren't a great pink color in this collection. These are the two pinks, and I'm gonna go with the first one, Pink Smoosh number 35. This color is really purple based. It almost leans more purple than pink, so the undertone and the full color is actually 50-50 versus just having like an undertone color. I find this to not be flattering on my skin because I'm so warm. It might be a little bit more flattering on those who have cooler undertones, but on me it looks kind of just too much. Like it just contrasts against my skin tone a little bit too much, but the consistency again is really amazing and the pigmentation is pretty great. Now the next color is another pink one, and again it is warmer than the last pink that I just spoke about, but it's still on the cooler tone. This is Strawberry Pop number 15, and you guys, this actually smells like strawberry. Like it smells so good. It's like a fruity smell. I don't like that butterscotch vanilla oatmeal cookie kind of type of smell, so I really do enjoy this one. It didn't bother me one bit. It kind of made me want to just like lick it off, but it is a great color for those who like pinks, but for me I felt like it wasn't as flattering. Next are going to be my absolute favorites. These are the reds of the collection, and I was so surprised. As you can see in the swatch right here, I was just like wowed by it. Like literally the bottom was just like, what? Like as soon as I just apply one swipe, I was just like, what? This is so beautiful. It's so pigmented. This is the first red. It's a really nice corally red. It's called Refreshing Red, and it is refreshing. It's really bright. It's very flattering, and I think it's so pretty. I cannot wait to wear this in the summertime where I don't have much makeup on, just really glowy skin in this pop of corally red. I think it's gonna be so pretty. The pigmentation on this one was spot on, the best out of the whole collection. Really pigmented, really smooth, and just so beautiful. Now the next red is a little bit deeper. This is in the color Sassy Scarlet. Even though it is deeper, I find that it's still brightening. It's not like a vampy red. It's very in the middle and very classic. This one again is also very pigmented and very hydrating. They did really great in the formulation for this. I absolutely love it. The only thing is, like I said earlier, because of the round tip of the product, it was really hard for me to kind of perfect the lip color. I had to use a brush. It really made it impossible for me to stay in the lines and perfect the lip line. So that was not great. And then the last color, you guys, I had to get the full collection because there are people out there that's gonna like this color. But for me, I was really afraid of it. And I am still afraid of it. This is in the number 40, color is Playful Purple. It is a dead-on purple with a lot of white base. It is so purple. It's so distracting that I couldn't really tell, like, do I like the formulation? Is it still consistent to the rest of the collection? I couldn't really tell because I was so distracted. But overall, I did notice that they did have a little bit of patchiness. the color isn't as smooth. I could see some areas where it was a little bit more pigmented. And even though when I went back in with a second coat, I felt like it was still patchy. So if you like purple, if you like this color, great. You know, maybe try it out, but I felt like it's just not flattering. I think this would probably look really gorgeous on those who have more tan and darker skin tones, but for me, it was a no-go. But I tried it. Alright, so basically this is the full collection with lip swatches and just my input on each color as well as the formulation. I hope you guys enjoy these types of videos. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel out. And if you want to see more of these types of videos, let me know. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!